Moms, what's the craziest excuse your kid gave for not doing homework? I got an email from my son's teacher saying he didn't turn in his project, the one that was due yesterday, the one I watched him work on for 2 weeks. I walked into the living room where Nolan was playing video games like his academic career wasn't actively crumbling. I said, "Hey, Mrs. Patterson emailed me." He paused the game, didn't look up, just said, "Oh yeah, about that." I crossed my arms. "Care to explain why your volcano project didn't make it to school?" He turned around, looked me dead in the eyes with the confidence of a lawyer who's never lost a case, and said, "Someone broke into our house last night and stole it." I blinked. Once, twice. "I'm sorry." "What?" He nodded like this was a completely reasonable explanation. "Yeah, they broke in through my window, took my project, and left." I just stared at him. "Nolan, if someone broke into this house, I would have heard it." He shook his head. "You were asleep, so were you." "Yeah, but I heard footsteps." Now I'm standing there trying to process how my son thinks I'm going to believe that a criminal, in the middle of the night, broke into our house, walked past the TV, my jewelry, his Xbox, and decided the real prize was a poster board about volcanoes. I said, "So let me get this straight. This burglar took nothing else?" "Nope, just my project." "Why?" He shrugged. "I don't know. Maybe they needed it for their own kid." I had to sit down. "Nolan, do you understand how insane you sound right now?" He doubled down. "I'm telling the truth. I heard footsteps, but I didn't want to wake you guys up because I was scared. This kid was fully committed. I told him he had until the end of the day to tell me what actually happened, or he was grounded for a month." He looked me in the eyes and said, "I already told you the truth." Then he went back to his room. 30 minutes later, he came out looking like he just solved a mystery. "Mom, I found it." I sat up. "You found it?" "Yeah, the thief must have felt bad because they returned it through my window. At this point, I'm convinced my son thinks I have the memory of a goldfish." I said, "Show me." He led me to his room, opened the closet, and pulled out what used to be a science project. It was destroyed, covered in mud, torn in half. One corner looked like it had been chewed by a wood chipper. I looked at him. "Nolan, what happened?" He stared at the project like it betrayed him. Finally, he cracked. "I left it outside yesterday and it rained." And Biscuit found it. Our dog. Our golden retriever who eats socks and has the brain capacity of a dinner roll. I said, "So instead of just telling me that, you made up a story about a burglar who steals school projects?" He looked down. I thought it sounded better.